That was a very long prologue. Okay. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Amarkin, and welcome back to Hatoful Boyfriend. Let's go to the 4th class, whatever that is. Hello? No. Hizukawa's corpse delivered without warning throughout the school. The students gathered without explanation in the gym, the headmaster appearing on screen to announce an emergency situation and then turning up dead, the grey dome enclosing the school, the scarecrow appearing for no apparent reason in the sealed-off building, and now, the students shot dead if they try to escape. I'm thinking conspiracy. What is going on outside? How humiliating. It would seem that things are worse than we ever expected. If only I'd stopped them. There was nothing that we could do that we didn't cover. The last thing you need to do now is start mourning what we've lost. You don't intend to give up now, do you? No, I'm fine. We have to keep going. I think we should keep quiet about this to everyone in the gym. We cannot explain to them after we've figured out what to do. Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it. Our one chance to escape turns out to be a one-way ticket across the sticks. There's nothing we can do but search for clues inside the school. Where shall we go to next? Let's go back to the maintenance office. Mr. One might have that file open. Very well. Okay. We'll return to the maintenance office and explain what outside to Mr. One. What? Okay. I see. It seems that our worst predictions have come to bear their evil fruit. Our worst predictions? Do you know something? We can predict things without knowing what will happen. Confusing predictions with reality can be fatal, young one. I've been wondering for a while. Mr. One, are you really just a maintenance worker? An innocent student was shot. I suppose it's time I introduce myself properly. God. Leon JB. Who the hell is that? I am Leon JB. One of the greatest soaring wings of the Dove Party. S-Class Agent, pleased to meet you. The Dove Party? Looks like a cockatiel to me. I've heard of this Dove Party, a secret organization that advocates living in harmony with humans. Wait, I thought they were political parties. Okay. You are well informed, young one. It is a noble duty to be well informed. I feel like I must have missed something. There were two schools of thought driving the politics. So there's two schools of thought, but there's not two political parties, even though they're called the Dove Party and the Hawk Party. But they're not parties, they're just political ideals that are represented with the word party. Sure. Why not? That is just bullshit. Why is it whenever I get angry I knock my microphone over? Dove Party who believes we should live peacefully with humans, and the Hawk Party who believes we should exterminate them. Exterminate? But I thought the wars with humans were over. Do you really believe that everyone just decided to live happily together? Sadly, that is not how the world works. There are many disagreements between the birds and humans, and so the hawks and the doves have come to the fore. We discovered hawk activity at this school, so I was dispatched to investigate, but that's like shoo, isn't it? And what we feared would happen has happened. But wait a minute, are you saying the Hawk Party has something to do with some pigeonations? Didn't they build the school, right? It seems hard to believe, but this school is known for its tolerant policies towards humans. They even welcome Tetsudo as... You didn't put a space there. Tetsudoas as Tetsudo as a representative. I cannot confirm or deny it, but there is a growing number of Hawk operatives attached to the school. The headmaster's secret file will probably answer some of your questions. Oh, you got it open. Thank you. That should speed things up a little. Let's look inside. Sweet. The human representative. To help humans and birds advance in hand and feather towards a bright and happy future, we have decided to enroll one human being in the school starting in the year 2187. Didn't realize it was in the future. They will be a human representative. The pandemic has long since ended, but we will nonetheless be cautious of the risk of infection with Sumatera influenza when making our selection. We must pick a strong, healthy 15-year-old human who displays hereditary resistance to the Sumatera influenza. The human representative. This is talking about Tetsudo, no matter how we look at it. 287. That's when we 2087. That's when we're enrolled here. Come on, let's read the rest. The chosen individual will be a symbol of human concession, to wit, a hostage for birds. What? If the representative is to die in the school, the entire campus will be sealed off, and all the birds inside will be given to the humans as prisoners. Oh. Okay. The seal will be lifted 12 hours after the death is confirmed, and the birds will be delivered to the humans. The school will be declared an extraterritorial zone, and avian protests of any human reprisal will not be tolerated. If Hisako is to die, so her death was connected to the dome after all, and the more important part is the final gruesome exchange. Basically, if anything happens to Hisakawa, the representative of humanity in the entire school takes the blame. That seems a bit crazy. So it would seem. Let's represent here and give the humans time to arm themselves. The dome will be open for a few hours, but what awaits us outside is a horde of bloodthirsty monkeys. How humorous? It's not humorous at all. So this was the true face of her enrollment here. I'd rather think that the whole thing was arranged to widen the divide between humans and birds from the start. Well, that was created by the Hawk Party, wasn't it? Indeed. Things here go a little deeper than we ever realized. As you know, the school's public stance is very liberal on the human cohabitation issue. In fact, the school's principal financer, the Ichijo Group, has been heavily involved in human charities for the past 20 years. I have investigated the history of St. Pedro Nation extensively, and I can confirm that it was founded with the ideal of coexistence with humans. But the Hawk Party has been sending agents here for a long time, eating away at the system, like a dreadful virus. But we have had information about this document for some time. It is real. It's kind of hard to take all of this in at once, just to make sure. For 12 hours the dome will remain closed. During that time, humans will gather to take revenge. And then when the dome opens, they will kill every bird in sight. That doesn't make any sense. And with that, another era of war between birds and humans will begin. Sweet! That student who got shot when he flew out of the hatch. There are already humans waiting out there with guns. Oh shit. He was discovered this morning and the dome was raised soon after. So the time is not from when she died, but when her death is confirmed. The evacuation was about 2 hours ago? Yeah, it was right at the start of second period, around 10 o'clock. And so we have until 10 PM before we'll all get killed. You seem awfully calm, Sakuya, even watching some birdie get shot. Remain calm, Korra. Do nothing but worry about what's gone wrong and you'll be next. I do not know who did this, but they will rue the day they decide to tank with the label. What time is it, Mr. Leon? Lee 1? I don't know. Le 1. Just past 2. We have only 8 hours then. 8 hours? We have to find an escape route in 8 hours or we'll all be killed. But if we go outside, we'll be killed anyway. Just getting outside isn't enough. There has to be another way.
My dictionary does not contain the word impossible. We shall continue the investigation.
You're very decisive, Sakuya. I'm glad you're here.
Do not attempt to flatter me, Kawara.
I'm not, I mean it.
You jackass.
We found the connection between Hisokawa's death and the dome. There is clearly some sort of intrigue behind it all. I don't want to die without knowing the truth. Well, I mean, don't want to die either. We better go now. We have to solve this before we run out of time. You're a promising lad. If I were to give you a piece of advice, well, don't miss the forest for the trees.
Don't miss the forest for the trees.
It's a saying. Sakuya, there's one more file. Operation Hatoful?
Operation Hatoful, boyfriend.
Oh, is this going to be the thing where it's just like, we're going to stab them if they don't actually fall in love with the person? Here we go.
What is that?
I don't know. That's what it says on here.
The bottom half is torn off. We can't read it at any rate.
God. I don't feel like this has anything hopeful anyway. It's an awfully friendly name for a confidential document though.
Stupid Japanese.
That's not very nice.
Look, it's spelled hurtful.
Whoa, it is. I thought heartful just meant heartful.
I suspect that we may find many of the things that become quite hurtful.
Right. It was probably something important given that it was in the locked file.
Indeed. I hadn't heard of this hurtful thing before, but you might want to look into the school's history.
The school's history?
At any rate, the headmaster must have known what would happen after Tetsudo died. The escape hatch was no doubt put in place to allow him alone to escape.
Which means that maybe he had a guarantee of safety for himself? I don't want to suspect an elder, but it does look that way.
Everything going on here is connected. We may well find something of use in the records.
Right, let's go to the school documents then.
Sick.
I'm
not the only Dove agent in the school, Yuya. I'm sure the other will help you as well. Good luck, gentlemen.
Time to go look for more clues. Maybe we should write in the notes first. Mr. Leone said to investigate the school's history, but how? Where do we look? Library.
The headmaster's office with the library, perhaps.
We look through the headmaster's office. Do you see anything like school records or anything?
I would have thought they would be there, but I don't recall seeing anything.
The library it is then. And the mystery we have left to solve is, let me guess, Scarecrow. Oh, that too.
The blood-stained stranger also saw going into the infirmary yesterday.
Exactly. What with the headmaster dying, an army of gun-toting bipeds showing up to turn us all into jerk chicken in it all, I almost forgot about it.
Oh, yeah.
And the Scarecrow. Yeah. And the Scarecrow, I still don't know where it came from.
He appeared along with the dome and no doubt was
Connected to it. Well, that's a bit presumptuous.
If we continue to investigate it, I'm sure the origins will become clear. And Tetsudo's gruesome end is the best clue we have. For now, we should forget the puppet and chase after the blood-stained bird.
I love how kind of slightly 1920s it kind of says, we should forget about that doll, see? And go after that blood-stained bird. Y'all know? That's not 20s. Then it's decided then. We go to the library and we'll look for that bird. Probably doesn't matter, but what should we do first? Go to the library. The library. I wonder if Nageki's at the gym yet.
Nageki? Who?
I met him at the library earlier.
He stayed behind? An unusually dense individual, to be sure.
The library's a little ways away from here. We spent some time jogging through the hallways. Do we see the Scarecrow again? I've been trying to ignore it, but the dim light makes the library even creepier than the rest of the school.
Getting hung up over little things like little things in a time like this are a sign of weak nerves.
Really?
Well then, where are the school documents?
Probably not where any birdie can look at them.
They're probably somewhere in the back then. How dull. Come, let us search.
Right. Books, none of them what we're looking for. I was hoping it would be in this corner, but apparently not. And here, a line of incredibly dusty That's odd, there are 9 of them. Volume 6 is missing. Oh, that's weird. Did some birdie misfile them? Anyway, St. Pigeonation's history. It's not back here with the large volumes, so maybe it's a smaller book? It's not here. Oh my god, here he is again. You never left? Is that a problem? Well, not really, but I told you earlier there's an emergency going on. Huh? What? I can't tell if he doesn't realize what's going on or just doesn't care. The records. Huh? Keep looking there and you'll find them. So, you know exactly where they are? Yeah. Well, since he's here even now, I imagine he basically lives in here. So it's hardly surprising that he knows where to find things. I don't have much time. Could you tell me where to find them? By request. Request? You don't know what that is? He gazes at me with eyes like black holes. Well, yeah. Of cosmic disdain. Wow, how emo. You can only get at them by request. They're not kept out here. Then where are they kept? Behind the reception desk in the back. It's not locked, so go ahead. There are a number of bookshelves behind the desk, it's true. Thank you, Nageki, really. Don't worry about it.
You've been mumbling to yourself ever since we split up. Please try to remain in charge of your faculties, Kamara.
Oh, sorry, I was talking to him.
Talking to the bookshelves? Surely there are better uses for your energy.
No, Nageki was telling me where to find the...
There's no one else here. Cease this bizarre monodrama.
What is he talking about? Nageki is standing right next to me. It's not like he's behind a shelf or something. I was worried it was a figment of my imagination for a minute, but he just told me where to find the records. But Sakuya... Let's find out. Can I ask you something, Nageki? Yeah? Are you a hallucination? Huh? If I was, that would mean you're asking a hallucination whether or not he's a hallucination. Yeah, that's right. It does seem a little weird. Does it matter? Maybe I am or maybe I'm not. That doesn't answer anything! This doesn't usually happen. I've never been able to talk to a bird I've just met before. I think I'll remember everything soon. What about you? Have you found the thing you forgot yet? What? Nageki, do you know something about that? Huh? He disappeared. The thing I forgot. That's exactly what the doctor said too. Why did Nageki know about that? It wasn't coincidence, was it? Am I forgetting something important about all of this? I don't think I can just dismiss him as just a hallucination. Okay, that was weird.
Request only books, this shelf?
It looks like it. I can see all the same books as were in the headmaster's office.
Chronology of St. Pigeonations, this?
Let's see. 2180. Founding of the school. Same year. Ichijo Kitsugu inaugurated as headmaster. Wait, that's different. That's a different number. It's 2180 and you're saying it's 2810.
That's much more recent than I thought.
Only 8 years. I hadn't known either. Aside from that, it's all transfer student records and sports scores. Is there really a clue in here? Oh, that's Sakuya. Sorry. Wait, Sakuya, look at this. 2183. Medical center shut down due to fire.
Medical center? Does this school have something like that?
I don't think so.
There was no mention of it in the student guide. I suppose it was never reopened. Does it say anything else?
Right here. Damage from the fire. Okay. The book presents us with a new mystery, as if to taunt our inability to hold all those we already have. A new sort of mystery. An arson. Wait, that's the exact same thing as last time. Freshman Fujishiro. Ooh. Freshman Fujishiro Nageki died in the basement where the fire started. Wait, I thought he said that he committed suicide. So he didn't? He was, like, locked in the basement or something? Or did he start the fire?
Didn't I just hear that name?
The exact same, but that's... Nageki died 5 years ago? Then what is the Nageki I keep meeting today? He didn't deny that he was a hallucination. Sakuya couldn't see him. Which means he's a ghost.
Don't say such dreadful things, it's unscientific.
Oh god. Really?
To disbeliever.
Yeah.
We're betting our lives in this search, you know. I won't have any occult rubbish brought into it.
But I think he knew something. If he's the same bird, then he could be the key to solving this mystery.
So you intend to rely on some invisible ghost? There are limits, Kara.
Okay. Shit.
The blood thickens.
I spent some time looking around for him in the library, but I couldn't find him. He's always found me rather than the other way around. I'll just have to wait for him to show up again. Well, that sucks. The blood-stained bird.
Do you have an idea?
I feel like I should. It's not something I'd encounter normally, but for some reason... Don't I know some birdie like that?
Vague as always. We do have a time limit here. We must not fall behind.
I know. If I remember what it is, I'll say right away. Maybe Yuya was still in there? Let's go ask him again.
He did say he was there until he returned home. If anyone went in, he should have seen them. However, he said that he saw nothing out of the ordinary. If what he said is true, then
he was lying. Wait, are you saying it's him? Which would mean that the doctor was lying too.
Very well.
This is perplexing as fuck. Yuya. Salutations. How goes the investigation?
Well, just who do you think I am?
That's weird. Yeah. Unlike me, you're a very capable bird. Yuya, we wanted to ask you something. Oh? I'll answer anything that doesn't violate my privacy. Jesus Christ. It's not even like a woman or something. And don't get me wrong, you can totally swing that way if you want, but I highly doubt that you do. Yeah, that's weird. Did you really not see anything yesterday after school? I'm not sure what you mean. I thought the doctor and I already verified each other's innocence. We were in the infirmary the entire time. We talked to San earlier. He said he saw a blood-stained stranger going into the infirmary yesterday.
Did you see anything like that?
No, sorry. Could you be the blood-stained bird yourself?
Could you be the blood-stained bird yourself?
Yikes. No, as you can see, I'm not hurt anywhere at all. Besides, he said he saw this bird going into the infirmary. Not going into the infirmary, right? Well... yeah, he did. Anyway, I didn't see anything. There's not much more I can say. Right, Doctor?
Yes, that's right. No one came yesterday.
I don't think we'll find anything more here, Sakuya. Let's move on.
Indeed.
Did those two really not see anything yesterday? If there had been some blood-stained stranger, then that would mean that you and the doctor are hiding something. Well, that doesn't surprise me in the least. Where do we... the medical center seems like a good place to go now.
Indeed, where is it?
That's the problem. I've never heard of it before either.
It sounds rather large. Wouldn't expect it to be that hard to find. The record book said the fire broke out in the basement and the building was burnt to the ground.
It would have said so. It should still be here then.
Assuming it wasn't demolished, are there any unused buildings on the campus?
These buildings, Oh yeah, that old hall.
Old hall?
That's what we called it. It's by the back gate and it's not used for... What's wrong?
The school hasn't even been around for 10 years. What reason does it have for having an old hall?
Now that you mention it, it is kind of strange.
Come guide me there.
Okay.
Fascinating.
This is it.
It doesn't really look like a medical center.
It's pretty much the same as the main building, yeah. Looks like the door's locked.
And we shall break it down.
You're starting to sound like a delinquent, Sakuya.
What? What did you say?
Don't worry about it. We'd probably be suspended for breaking in there, but this is an emergency. We don't have a choice. This place can be
Creepy as hell.
cough cough. Oh wow, this looks very similar to the rest of the school. It's awfully dusty in here.
It has been left unused for 5 years. Appears that they didn't leave much behind.
Everything's empty. I wonder if they cleared everything out when they sealed the building. This all pretty much looks the same as the main building. Yep, pretty much.
Bah, did we come here for nothing?
Let's look around a little more. Look, this door has a sign on it. I guess it was the reference room.
I do not relish the prospect of wandering around this mausoleum of schoolrooms, but very well.
It's even dustier in here.
The shelves are marked with dates. Perhaps they once held medical records. There's nothing left now, though.
And
Operation Hatoful.
Oh, sweet. Among the rows of dates, sure enough, there's a shelf labeled Operation Hatoful. Empty as well.
Empty as well. It would have been asking too much to hope to find anything anyway.
Operation Hatoful. I wonder what it is.
Who knows? Something put in place along with the human representative business, so no doubt it was nothing good.
Is Operation Hatoful connected to this medical center? What if it's the source of the mystery we're tangled in now? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. My head hurts.
The only thing left are archaic medical journals.
Huh? It's the encyclopedia.
An odd place to keep one.
Wait, look at the volume numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
What? Does this unpleasant arrangement hold some meaning?
I saw them like this in the library too. A bunch of old encyclopedias. Yeah. Can I look at these for a bit?
Do as you please.
The ones in the library had the same binding. And in place of the volume 9, there's an extra copy of volume 6. Look, this copy of volume 6 has a library sticker on it.
Perhaps it came from the library then.
Someone must have brought it here when the medical center was open. They probably switched it with volume 9.
An unpleasant piece of mischief, to be sure.
Yeah. The other volumes all seem as they should. There probably isn't anything in the extra copy of volume 9, but maybe we should go see if it came from here. When we get back to the main building, let's go check the library.
Provided it isn't a mere waste of time.
We leave the reference room and continue on our investigation of the medical center.
We've searched the entire first floor and have yet to find what we're after.
The stairs to the basement? Apparently the fire that closed this building 5 years ago started in the basement, but we haven't found it yet. The elevator doesn't have a button for it either. How did we get in? Perhaps we can't
Perhaps we can't anymore.
Huh?
Look at that wall.
The wall? It looks like a normal concrete wall to me.
Don't you see it? Stupid peasant.
What about it?
Think back to the building's exterior on the second floor. There shouldn't be a wall here. It's small, but there's a space behind here. Must have been sealed off after the fire.
Now that you mentioned this wall is a slightly different color than the rest, which would make sense if it had been put in later. So the stairs are beyond here?
It seems likely. Isn't this a bit much for cleanup of some fire?
Probably won't be able to break this down.
If we can't get in there, I doubt we'll find anything more of use in here. At least we found that thing from the headmaster's documents again.
Yeah, let's head back. Oh no. Is it gonna be like the... It's not gonna be the scarecrow, is it? Did you hear something?
Yes. Someone else has broken in here.
This could be bad. We're in a dead end with concrete all around. We need to get somewhere with a window first.
Run!
Yes. Stop! I don't know what the fuck. Ah, it's in here.
Wait. Calm down, Cora. It's small.
Oh, fuck. Well, I should have expected that, like, oh, we haven't brought this person into it. So it is too small to be the scarecrow. Huh? Aren't you from 2-2? I am the
Crimson Fallen Angel.
I knew it. The manga club boy from the class next door. He's famous around the school for being a nutcase, but what is he doing here?
I think I'm going to have a headache.
Texas Melodia Veneris. Who, me?
Good for you, Cora. He came all this way to give you a title.
It's not good at all. Nothing but trouble will come of it. I don't know why you came here, Angel, but it's dangerous. We're supposed to be in the gym with everybody else, so come on, let's go back. I am not allowed rest, not until I have fulfilled my duty. In accordance with the pact of old, I must seal you here now. What? Are you gonna kill us? Textorius Melodia Veneris, the Undertaker. Undertaker? If that's it, then, so the time has come at last. I will not be stopped now, Crimson Angel of Judecca, come. Oh no, are we seriously gonna have to kill him? Oh my god, I wasn't focusing on any of this stuff. Dude. Oh my god, if I die from this. Ryoda takes 24 damage. Ryoda's turn. Oh my god. 78 damage. This is so stupid.
Sakuya attack.
Ryoda takes 260 damage. Ryoda returns to a sentence. Angel takes 295 damage. Angel is shaken. What the fuck? That was so dumb. Huh?
I am shocked, Cora, to think you would even go along with that farce.
That's not very nice. What? He disrupted my territory? I got carried away by Angel before I even noticed. Influencing the very reality of his surroundings is a frightful power indeed. You loser! What did you come here to do?
After what you just did, I might think you would be our prime suspect.
He does have the blood stain, but that doesn't really mean he's guilty at all. I came here to do but one thing. I must follow the demon spores. What the fuck? A whole new variety of what the heck are you talking about?
Perhaps you could explain in normal Japanese. Your dialect is somewhat opaque.
I don't think it's just his dialect, Sakuya. The end is calling me. That is all. That is the cross I must bear. He stares off into space as if gazing at something far away. Maybe that basically means he's a thrill seeker?
You are a moth allured by the candle's light, loser.
No, I am stained in crimson, clad in night, unforgiven. My eternal blood seal calls me to purgatory. More crazy talk. It's not exactly a blood seal. That blood-stained chest is just the way Bleeding Heart's plumage looks. Oh.
What is it, Kara?
Blood-stained chest. Yeah, I knew it. Sakuya, do you think maybe the blood-stained stranger-son was...
Angel, where were you yesterday after school? What were you doing?
Battling minor demons of Baal and following the demon spores. Could you rephrase that? Rufa, the Tear of Blight, called out to me.
He's asking you to say it using words we understand. Hallowed Magician of White, your anger now is the power of the demon spores.
I think it's the power of you, Angel. But I must compromise. I was in the place the ignorant may refer to as
The infirmary.
I knew it.
I think we need to talk to you. Come.
So we left the medical center, Sakuya dragging Angel behind him. So we're gonna interrogate him. Cool, this is the bloodstained stranger, Oko-sensor. That's it then.
We need to know what you did yesterday. Did you go into the infirmary?
If I could, I would have, but only the chosen one can stop the demon spores. In other words, he didn't.
Useless.
The gate was sealed with the power of darkness. However, Edelblau did venture within it. Hold on.
Edelblau, who was that? Explain in terms known to the sane individuals, please.
The Apostle of the Blue Sky, Edelblau, she goes by Tetsudo Hisakawa. Hisakawa went into...
What?
Hisakawa was in the infirmary yesterday after school, but the doctor and Yuya said no one came and nothing happened. They're lying. Oh my god. That's the end of the fourth class. So, I'm going to resume by going into the next class in the next video. So yes, please tune in next week for that video. And until then, have awesome times. Bye.